Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Valentina's. Today I'm going to read you a story called Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. This is one of my favorite stories, and I actually got this book when I was in first grade, so that's something kind of special. Lily loved school. She loved the pointy pencils, she loved the squeaky chalk, and she loved the way her boots went clickety-clickety-click down the long, shiny hallway. Lily loved the privacy of her own desk. She loved the fish sticks and chocolate milk every Friday in the lunchroom. And most of all, she loved her teacher, Mr. Slinger. Mr. Slinger was sharp as a tack. He wore artistic shirts. He wore glasses on a chain around his neck, and he wore a different colored tie for each day of the week. "Wow," said Lily. That was just about all she could say. Wow. Instead of greeting the students or "Good morning, pupils," Mr. Slinger winked and said, "Howdy." He thought that desks and rows were old-fashioned and boring. Don't you rodents think you can handle a semicircle? And he always provided the most tasty snacks, things that were curly and crunchy and cheesy. "I want to be a teacher when I grow up," said Lily. "Me too," said her friends, Chester and Wilson and Victor. At home, Lily pretended to be Mr. Slinger. "I'm the teacher," she told her baby brother Julius. "Listen up." Lily even wanted her own set of deluxe picture encyclopedias. "What's with Lily?" asked her mother. "I thought she wanted to be a surgeon or an ambulance driver or a diva," said her father. "It must be because of her new teacher, Mr. Slinger," said her mother. "Wow," said her father. That was just about all he could say. Wow. Whenever the students had free time, they were permitted to go to the light bulb lab in the back of the classroom. They expressed their ideas, creativity through drawing and writing. Lily went often. She had a lot of ideas. She drew pictures of Mr. Slinger, and she wrote stories about him too. During share time, Lily showed her creations to the entire class. "Wow," said Mr. Slinger. That was about all he could say. Wow. And at the very last second, Mr. Slinger saved a cold, starving elderly. Looks like that was a part of her story. When Mr. Slinger had bus duty, Lily stood in line even though she didn't ride the bus. Lily raised her hand more than anyone else in the class, even if she didn't know the answer. And she volunteered to stay after school and clap erasers. "I want to be a teacher when I grow up," said Lily. "Excellent choice," said Mr. Slinger. One Monday morning, Lily came to school, especially happy. She had gone shopping with her granny over the weekend. Lily had a new pair of movie star sunglasses, complete with glittery diamonds and a chain, just like Mr. Slinger. She had 3 shiny quarters, and best of all, she had a brand new purple plastic purse that played a jaunty tune when it was opened. Lily wanted to show everyone. "Not now," said Mr. Slinger. "Listen to our story." Lily had a hard time listening. Lily really wanted to show everyone. "Not now," said Mr. Slinger. "Let's be considerate of our classmates." Lily had a hard time being considerate. Lily really wanted to show everyone. "Not now," said Mr. Slinger. "Wait until recess or share time." But Lily couldn't wait. The glasses were so glittery, the quarters were so shiny, the purse played so much music, not to mention how excellent it was for storing school supplies. "Look," Lily whispered fiercely. "Look, everyone, look what I got." Everyone looked, including Mr. Slinger. He was not amused. "I'll just keep your things at my desk until the end of the day," said Mr. Slinger. "They'll be safe there. Then you can take them home." Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. Her glasses were gone. Quarters were gone. Her purple plastic purse was gone. Lily longed for her purse all morning. She was even too sad to eat the snack that Mr. Slinger served before recess. That afternoon, Lily went to the light bulb lab. She was very sad. She thought and thought and thought, and she became more angry. She thought and thought and thought, and she became furious. She thought and thought and thought. Then she drew a picture of Mr. Slinger. "Big, fat, mean Mr. Stealing Teacher, wanted by the FBI. P.S. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up." Right before the last bell rang, Lily snuck the drawing into Mr. Slinger's book bag. When all the students were buttoned and zipped and snapped and tied and ready to go home, Mr. Slinger strolled over to Lily and gave her her plastic purse back. "It's a beautiful purse," said Mr. Slinger. "Your quarters are nice and jingly, and those glasses, they're absolutely fabulous. You may bring them back to school as long as you don't disturb the rest of the class. I do not want to be a teacher when I grow up," Lily said, and marched out of the classroom. How do you think Mr. Slinger must be feeling, and Lily? On the way home, Lily opened her purse. Her glasses and quarters were inside, and so was a note from Mr. Slinger. It said, "Today was a difficult day. Tomorrow will be better." There was also a small bag of tasty snacks at the bottom of the purse. Lily's stomach lurched. She felt like crying. She felt simply awful. Lily ran all the way home to tell her mother and father everything. Instead of watching her favorite cartoons, Lily decided to sit in the uncooperative chair. "I'll stay here for 1,000,000 years for Mr. Slinger. Why does everything happen to me? 1051, 1052, 1059. That night, Lily drew a picture of Mr. Slinger and wrote a story about him. Listen up. I forgive everyone. I am really, 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 really sorry. Really, 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 really sorry. Lily was really sorry, so everyone forgave her, even her parents, even her stinky baby brother, and especially her teacher, her incredible teacher. And then the sun shined, its smiley face down on everyone and everything, and the bugs and the worms. The end. I am an author," said Lily. Lily's mother wrote a note, and Lily's father baked some tasty treats for Lily to take to school the next day. "I think Mr. Slinger will understand," said Lily's mother. "I know he will," said Lily's father. The next morning, Lily got to school early. "These are for you," Lily said to Mr. Slinger, "because I'm really, 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 really sorry." Mr. Slinger read the story, and he looked at the picture, and he read the note, and he sampled the snacks. "Wow," said Mr. Slinger. That was about all he could say. Wow. "What do you think we should do with this?" asked Mr. Slinger. "Could we just throw it away?" asked Lily. "Excellent idea," said Mr. Slinger. "It's like having an extra pocket with a radio inside," pointing to the purse. 3 quarters are even better than $1 because they make noise. Glamorous protection from harmful rays. During share time, Lily demonstrated all the many uses of the unique qualities of her purple plastic purse, her shiny quarters, the glittery movie star glasses. And she did a little performance using them as props. "It's called interpretive dance," said Lily. Mr. Slinger joined in. "Wow," said the entire class, and that was about all they could say. Wow. Throughout the rest of the day, Lily's purse and quarters and sunglasses were tucked safely inside her desk. She peeked at them often, but did not disturb a soul. Right before the last bell rang, Mr. Slinger served Lily's snacks to everyone's delight. "What do you want to be when you grow up?" asked Mr. Slinger. "A teacher," everyone responded. Lily's response was the loudest. "Excellent choice," said Mr. Slinger. As the pupils filed out of the classroom, Lily held her purple plastic purse close to her heart. Mr. Slinger was right. It had been a better day. Lily ran and skipped and hopped and flew all the way home. She was so happy. And she really did want to be a teacher when she grew up. That is, when she didn't want to be a dancer, a surgeon, or an ambulance driver, or a diva, or a pilot, or a hairdresser, or a scuba diver. All right, I want you to think about what is something you want to be when you grow up, and why do you want to be that? What would you do? Hope you guys have an awesome day.